the last 10 years, I've traveled the world hosting a TV show in which I've covered over 100 different jobs, gigs, and professions. But now, back here in the United States, there's one unsung hero I've yet to spotlight. Those amazing folks we'll all need someday, whether they've already been angels for your grandparents or they're destined to be there for you and me. They are the real MVPs of long-term care. Join me on my journey to 8 different long-term care communities across the state of New Mexico to shine a light on some extraordinary souls. People worth caring about New Mexico.
Princeton, take 4.
And now lift it up and clap it.
Or what?
Lift this up.
Oh, this?
And go it again. Say,
Princeton, take 4.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. People worth caring about New Mexico.
Are you ready, Vicente?
As ready as I'll ever be. You guys treat me well.
Wrap-up session, behind the scenes, big boss Vicente Vargas.
I wish.
So Vicente, you've watched this story come to life over the last 3 weeks. What comes to mind of what you've seen, what you've experienced?
That the facilities, the members, the staff, and their stories have exceeded what I could have ever imagined. I knew the staff of this membership had a good story to tell. This is their life, what they do and how they connect to residents and what the facilities mean to them. That's what really sticks out to me. Working here, you get back. You know, you think a lot of times that the employees or the staff are there to give and care for residents, but it's the return that I just did not expect.
It is day 1 for all 3 of us in the state of New Mexico. Woohoo! We are excited. We are getting ready to do season 3 of People Worth Caring About in New Mexico on the Caregivers here. This is gonna be fantastic.
First day, primer día, Las Cruces.
What would you say were your goals when we started?
I feel that I'm a proud New Mexican. New Mexico is really special to me. This filming was an opportunity on steroids. Really get to use this as a platform to tell a story about New Mexico, as well as to show people that this can be not just a job, but this can be a real life-changing type of experience.
When we started talking about doing this, we wanted the uniqueness of New Mexico to come through. We want people to see how good the care and how good the people are. We want people to recognize that long-term care is a very noble career, and it is a wonderful place to be, and that's really, we want folks to understand that truly long-term care is a way of life.
I think more people need to visit the communities. People need to see it firsthand. I think they really do. I think it's important because we're all going to be there at some point in our lives. I think these stories touch people. In watching some of them, it's brought my eyes to tears, you know, so I think that it's just important to get it out, get the word out.
I love your glasses.
Oh, thank you.
Those are spectacular. Oh, 61.
Thank you so much.
Tell me about the journey, how it developed, how you chose the facilities, how your team got excited. I've noticed a huge diversity in the number of communities we've covered.
Yeah, we picked really good facilities, that show what it really is to work in a long-term care facility and what those facilities mean to those communities. I would say Tracy and I and the rest of the team did the front-end digging. And after doing our bit of research, we kind of looked at each other and said, man, this can be a real game changer for us being able to tell our story. The hard part wasn't the facilities so much, but it was telling other facilities no, right? Because people wanted to be a part of it.
Ready? Up with your hands. Ready? And 1, and 2, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3.
I thought it was an honor to be selected. I mean, we're in the people business and we love to care. That's what we're all about. We're local, we're locally owned, we have long tenured employees, so that's important because it carries on over to the care for the residents. The South Valley doesn't have a lot of amenities, it doesn't have a lot of services, and to be able to provide long-term care, in that sub-market in the South Valley is huge.
New Mexico is really kind of 5 quadrants. We have, the Northeast, the Northwest, the Southeast, the Southwest, and Albuquerque. And we were trying to stay out of Albuquerque and try to get some from, every quadrant. Then we started looking, it's like, well, we need rural, so that's where Clayton came in.
Carolyn.
Good morning.
Peter, great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm excited to be here.
Welcome to Clayton Nursing and the rural frontier.
Wonderful. Will you give me a short little tour? Tell me about this place.
All right.
Ooh, there you go. All right, Peter. Nice, Kimberly. Very good. It was pretty intense earlier, Miss Kane. Did you hear us?
And then we wanted to represent the Native American population in New Mexico.
We have a diversity of culture here. 80% Navajo.
Really?
Yes, we have Zuni culture here as well, Spanish culture here as well.
It is 6 o'clock and we are arriving to a home, a residence in Carlsbad called Carc. I was warned that I'm gonna have fun and see something that maybe I've never lived or experienced before with Mark, KK, and Tammy.
Carc Inc., take 1.
Perfect.
Yeah! What is Carc?
Carc is a wonderful place for people who have special needs, is the term today.
Hi, Austin. How are you?
We all have things about us that are different. They have abilities that are different than mine, and some of them are exceptional. So it's just unique what we do. They become part of the fabric of the community because we're providing goods and services to the people that they live with.
There are some families that have moved from out of state to Carlsbad so that their children could have services here at Carc. And that says something. Yeah, what'd you watch? It's a place where they're nurtured, they develop family, friendships, they have work to do that's fruitful. There's such productive work being done here, and that gives people a sense of accomplishment and of purpose. And everybody, again, I think everybody should have that.
I think the really
important thing for the caregivers here at Princeton is the length of time that so many of them have been here. They're here for a reason. They love the facility, love the residents, love doing what they do. The longevity is just a testament to they're committed. They love what they do here. They love the people. They love serving the population that's here. It's fantastic.
I don't know if I'm hungry or what, but I'm clearing my plate.
I was nervous, but I'm okay.
Why were you nervous?
Because I was shooting questions and I didn't know. I had to make sure I could say the right thing.
But you did have fun?
I did have fun, and thank you. I appreciate you, and I can't wait for this to come on. I'm gonna tell my family, look me up on YouTube.
Thank you.
In long-term care, the media, legacy media, is often the author of our book, and now we're not letting them do it.
Right.
You guys are writing the book. These 8 facilities, they're not just for New Mexico Healthcare Association. These represent the faces of people who take care of everyone in the United States.
Oh, man, it feels good. What we're doing is a story for all of you. It depicts everybody. They deserve for that message to be put out there. And that's what's great about this experience, is that they can tell the story. Because to work here, to work in these facilities, you have to give of yourself. For many of these employees, this isn't, initially they walked into a nursing facility with no real thought of what this facility could do or what it does. And it has then exploded for them in their life to be an integral part of their life.
Long-term care just does not have necessarily the best reputation. Are there bad actors out there? Absolutely, in just as any other industry, but the vast majority of these people are really good people. They provide great care. It's not just here, it's everywhere in long-term care. These are the most kind and caring individuals I have ever met in my life, truly.
I love what I do, and I love what I do because I get to hang out and be with my residents.
All I can say is that they're really teaching me a lot.
I think this is my calling. I think this is what I'm supposed to do.
I think the story needs to be about the people who provide the care, who are passionate about what they do, so that my clients have a family to come home to in the nursing home. They have somebody that they can trust to give them the compassion and the care that they need because they're in a frail state in their age. To me, that's the story. It's a story that a lot of times is not told when you talk about long-term care.
Caregivers, they just have special heart. Not everyone can do this in and out. What they do is special. They're touching everyone's lives. They're taking care of someone that's not related to them, but they're making them feel like they're their family. And taking care of their daily tasks, making them feel like they're home and this is where they belong, that takes a lot for a person to do. And they do that day in and out. Not everyone can do that, and it is underappreciated.
People that are interested in healthcare or in nursing school, hopefully they'll see this and they'll realize that this is an option, that this is a fulfilling option, and especially in these communities, the rural communities, there's a need here. You could come out here, work here in a nursing home like this or any nursing home, and it could be life-changing, absolutely, because it definitely was for me. This is somebody's home here, and you could be a part of making their last 10, 15, 20 years of their life just very fulfilling. That's something that just needs to get out there.
The most important thing is that there is a care that goes into these facilities by the staff that is meaningful. So when I've talked to residents, they will tell you that they love being there. This matters because it feels like home to them. And if you can feel at home, I think that's good for your health and your soul, certainly.
job.
These stories, it just reinforces a lot of what I do. Talking with and watching the staff in Gallup at Red Rocks. Jewel, I mean, wow.
That's all, Shoma. That's Navajo for let's do some exercise. Okay, right, left. 1 minute, Shoma. You're doing good.
Someone that is that dedicated, coming from another country, so much so that she feels that it's her home. After growing up, you know, half a world away and living a half a world away.
I had the best grandparents, you know, and I just see them in them.
So you found grandparents here?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I found them here.
There was Michael. You know, the impact that it has hit me right off the bat. I didn't think that would happen. But within the first few hours of filming, this person is telling us some really in-depth and deep emotional connections. So much so that it, you know, transfers into his personal life. He hopes that his work is going to show his son and his family that he can do good.
Every patient that comes here, their goal is to go home. And if I can't provide the time and the proper education, it's gonna be a failed discharge. They're gonna go home and they're gonna get sick. And they're gonna return to an acute setting. And that's not why I became a nurse. I became a nurse to ensure that you're gonna have those opportunities to go home and resume your life as normal, but you're still in charge of your own health care. Okay? You still run the show. I'm just here to help you and provide you with those tools to get better. You gotta bring her back to us. We'll miss her.
Did you have fun?
I did. Oh man, I had a blast. Yeah, no, getting to know those stories was a lot of fun. Watching the crew, watching you three work was a blast. Getting to know you. You know, it wasn't so just methodical. There was a lot of fun in between.
A little more human than Hollywood.
Right, yeah.
Being in combat in Afghanistan. Oh, crap. Me mordió una wea. I got bit by a New Mexican ant.
¿Me escucháis?
Te escucho.
¿Me escucháis bien?
¿Se escucha?
¿Se escucha bien?
Te escucho bien.
¿Pero qué tan bien?
Te escucho muy bien.
If I hadn't had time to meet David, you could. Asústalo con la bolsa. Te dije que en Chile tienen miedo a los bichos y ahora a los gansos.
The last day.
Último día, nadie se enoja.
No.
Último día, nadie se enoja. Vamos.
Last day.
And this is your last day of filming.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Very melancholy. I'm going to miss my friends from Chile.
It's not true.
It's not true?
No, you run beautiful.
Thank you.
How's been the 8 days of filming?
Incredible, absolutely amazing. It's been just to see it all unfold in the stories and the places we visited. It's been an incredible experience.
Good morning. You must be Shelley. Peter.
Peter, welcome.
When this product is wrapped up and polished and ready to be seen, what is the message that you want to make sure New Mexicans know about your members and about long-term care here?
That the nursing facilities and long-term care in New Mexico isn't this kind of like monolithic thing. You know, one facility is not the same as the other. They are all unique, and they are unique because of the communities that they sit in and the people that work in those facilities. And I want people to know that the staff in these facilities care more than anybody could imagine.
When people think of long-term care facilities, assisted living facilities, mainly they think about last chapter of someone's life and it's going to be sad and it's going to be depressing, but that's not the case. You can make that last chapter worthwhile for everyone, fill their life with happiness. This is not the last chapter of their life. It could be a beginning of their life.
I love my job. I don't do the care that these people in the facilities do, but I absolutely love what I do and being able to support them from the outside. And I just want the rest of the world, the rest of New Mexico, to see what I see in these facilities.
I feel like, you know, we let you in the door to our house, and you have treated the homes, our homes, the residents, with the utmost respect and kindness and care. So thank you. Thank you to Felipe and Valentina.
Whisper took something to me, Daniel. That's cool. It's cool.
I want to thank you so much for, letting me come into your all's life for a couple weeks. This was a life-changing experience for us.
We appreciate that. Appreciate the experience.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you so much.